To a recent study, women on average speak around 20,000 words a day, whereas men speak around 13,000. US researchers claim that this is because women's brains generally have a higher concentration of a protein called FOXP2. This protein is produced by a gene in a part of our brains that is responsible for language and speech. High-heeled shoes were first designed for men. Yep, it's true. It's believed the very first people to wear high-heeled shoes were Persian warriors. They used them to aid them in horse riding. The heel would prevent the foot from slipping from the stirrups. Early in the 16th century, Persian fashion trends became popular all over Europe, and the high-heeled shoe was one of those trends. In 1630, it became very fashionable for women to look more masculine. They started cutting their hair, smoking pipes, and wearing high-heeled shoes. A woman's heart beats faster than a man's heart to make up for its smaller size. On average, the weight of a man's heart is around 10 ounces, while the weight of a woman's is around 8. The average heart rate of an adult woman is around 78 beats per minute, which is 8 beats faster than the average heart rate for an adult male. In ancient Rome, wealthy women would buy vials of sweat and dirt scraped from the skin of famous gladiators. The sweat was scraped from their bodies using a tool called the strigil, and they believed it would improve their complexion and just make them more beautiful. See, gladiators were the celebrities of their time, and people were heavily influenced by them. A bit like how big celebrities of our time are influential on fashion trends and beauty products. The first computer programmer was a woman. Her name was Ada Lovelace. Ada Lovelace was a woman from the Victorian era who worked on one of the very first computers. She was responsible for the analytical engine, writing its first algorithm, the first algorithm to be carried out by a machine. According to a recent study, 68% of women say they'd have an affair if they knew they could get away with it. That study also included men. 78% of men say they'd have an affair if they knew they'd never be caught. Women live longer than men. A female born today can expect to live on average to 79.8 years old, which is roughly 5 years longer than a male. The Imperial College School of Medicine in London claims women have a far stronger immune system that ages more slowly. They also claim that women produce more white blood cells than men of the same age. Women have more nightmares than men and experience more emotional dreams. Scientists aren't exactly sure why this is. It could be due to women's hormone levels, or because women's body temperature changes, which is caused by their monthly cycle.